Hi, my dear student. Welcome to my channel. Today, discussing the topic about 12th standard asexual and sexual reproduction plants, part 9. The topic apomixis, polyembryony, and parthenocarpy. First of all, apomixis. Ambimixis means reproduction involving fertilization in flowering plant. Apomixis means reproduction does not involve union of male and female gamete is called apomixis. The term apomixis was introduced by Winkler in the year 1908. It is defined as the substitution of the usual sexual system that is called ambimixis by a form of reproduction which does not involve meiosis and synchrony. Maheshwari 1950 classified apomixis into two types, recurrent and non-recurrent. Recurrent apomixis, it includes vegetative reproduction and agamospermy. Non-recurrent apomixis, capillary embryo shock developed after meiosis develops into a embryo without fertilization. Another one, the outline classification of recurrent apomixis is given below. Recurrent apomixis, there are two types are there. Vegetative reproduction, agamospermy. Agamospermy, it includes adventi embryoni, diplospory and apospory. Vegetative reproduction, plant propagated by any part other than seed. Example, bulbil, example, Fritillaria imperialis. Next one, bulb, allium. Third one, runner, Mentha arvensis. Fourth one, sucker, chrysanthemum. Next one, agamospermy. It refers to the process by which embryo are formed by eliminating meiosis and synchrony. Another one, adventi embryoni. An embryo arises directly from the diploid sporophytic cell, either from nucellus or integument. It is also called sporophytic budding because gametophytic base is completely absent. Adventi embryo are found in citrus and mangifera plants. Another one, diplospory, is also called generative apospory. A diploid embryo sac is formed from megaspore mother cell without a regular meiotic division. Example, eupatorium and ariva. Next one, apospory. Megaspore mother cell undergoes the normal meiosis and 4 megaspore are formed, gradually disappear. A new cellular cell becomes activated and develops into diploid embryo sac. This type of apospory is also called somatic apospory. Example, hieracium and parthenium. Polyembryony. Occurrence of more than one embryo in a seed is called polyembryony. The first case of polyembryony was reported in Saturn oranges by Anton von Leeuwenhoek in the year 1719. Polyembryony is divided into 4 categories based on its origin. Number 1, cleavage polyembryony, where the embryo arises within the embryo sac either by a cleavage of the egg or from the synergid, antipodal or endosperm. Cleavage polyembryony is seen in conifer. Another example, orchid. Second one, formation of embryo by cell of the embryo sac other than egg. Example, synergid, aristolochia, antipodal, ulmus, endosperm, pelenopora. Third one, development of more than one embryo sac within the same ovule. Derivatives of same megaspore mother cell. Derivatives are 2 or more megaspore mother cell. Example, Casuariana. Fourth one, activation of some sporophytic cell of the ovule. There may be nucellus or integument, example citrus and syzygium. Then practical application of polyembryony. The seedling found from the nucellar tissue in citrus are found better clone for orchids. Embryo derived through polyembryony are found virus free. Parthenocarpy. As mentioned earlier, the ovary become the fruit and the ovule become the seed after fertilization. However, in a number of cases, fruit-like structures may develop from the ovary without the act of fertilization. Such fruits are called parthenocarpic fruit. Invariably, they will not have true seeds. Many commercial fruits are made seedless. Example, banana, grapes and papaya. Nietzsche 1963 classified the parthenocarpy into following types. Number 1, genetic parthenocarpy. Parthenocarpy arises due to hybridization or mutation. Example, citrus and cucurbita. Second one, environmental parthenocarpy. Environmental condition like frost, fog, low temperature, high temperature, etc. induced parthenocarpy. For example, low temperature for 3 to 19 hours induces parthenocarpy in pear. Third one, chemically induced parthenocarpy. Application of growth promoting substance like auxin and gibberellin induces parthenocarpy. Significance of parthenocarpy. The seedless fruits have great significance in horticulture. The seedless fruit have great commercial importance. Seedless fruits are useful for the preparation of jam, jelly, sauces, fruit drinks, etc. High proportion of edible part is available in parthenocarpic fruit due to the absence of seed. Evaluation. In a type of apomixis known as adventive polyembryony, embryo developed directly from the A option, synergid or antipodal in an embryo shock. Option B, nucellus or integuments. Option C, zygote. Option D, accessory embryo shock in the ovule. So the correct answer, option B, nucellus or integuments. Second question, define the term diplospory. Third question, what is polyembryony? How it can commercially exploited? Fourth question, do you think parthenocarpy and apomixis are different process? Justify. Fifth question, give a detailed account on parthenocarpy. Add a note on its significance. So, asexual and sexual reproduction plans part 1 to 9 is over. Then another session, they are discussing the main topic, classical genetics part 1. Thank you.